Hi, I am Rhonda Sivaraja, County Administrator for Anoka County. We believe at Anoka County that it's important to maintain the current level of county services, address increased public safety needs, implement cybersecurity initiatives, preserve and improve the assets of Anoka County, and encourage economic development. Our county board is responsible for 3 separate levies: the county property tax levy, the public safety levy, and the regional rail levy. Anoka County Commissioners have responsibility for 3 main lines on your property tax statement. The first line is the county property tax levy. We asked our departments this year to use their 2020 vision for the 2020 budget. This was important because our 2020 costs are increasing by over 8%, but our county board is not willing to significantly raise your property taxes. They challenged finance to work with our departments to find ways to offset these increases. We also asked our departments to present their 2020 vision, including the challenges and risks they see for their programs in the next 5 years, to their committee of jurisdiction. Our departments came through with flying colors. In September 2019, we were able to recommend a budget package that met all of our goals with a 4.97% preliminary levy increase. At that time, commissioners directed county management to continue looking for ways to reduce the levy. The hard work paid off, and in December, the board adopted a final budget that resulted in a levy of 3.97%, an entire percentage point lower than the preliminary levy. The second one is the public safety levy. This levy covers joint law enforcement projects for public protection for Anoka County. Our current levy is $1,750,000, and there will be no increase in 2020. The third line is the regional rail levy. This levy of $2,231,646 covers the cost of the debt service for the North Star commuter rail service. This levy is decreasing in 2020 by 18.5%. Now let's take a deeper dive in the details of the 2020 budget and capital improvement plan, otherwise known as the CIP. I am going to turn it over to our budget director, Patty Hedrick.
Thank you, Rhonda. When we began our 2020 budget process, we first had to look at projected expenses. We projected $335 million of operating expenses. Examples of operating expenses include sheriff deputies and squad cars, criminal prosecution, and the 911 call center. If we look at expenses by function for 2020, you can see our board prioritizes public safety, human services, road and bridge. To fund these expenses, we use revenue sources including state and federal grants, charges for services, county program aid, fiscal disparities, and property tax. If we look at the revenues by category for 2020, most of our funding is provided by county property taxes, followed by state and federal funding, as well as charges for services that the county provides. What does this mean to you, the taxpayer? After looking at all available revenues, including county program aid and fiscal disparities, the remaining amount is collected through the local property tax levy. For an average home valued at $232,535, the county portion of the tax bill will be approximately $767. Of that, $242 is spent on human services, $202 is spent on public safety, $141 is spent on general government, $130 is spent on road and bridge, and $52 is spent on conservation, culture, and recreation. You can explore our county budget in detail by going to anokacounty.us/budget. In addition to operating expenses, we have a 2020 through 2024 capital improvement program. Any project over $100,000 is required to be presented to the county board and the public. In 2020, our program for these one-time projects totaled $39.3 million. As you can see, we categorize our projects by area. All projects are funded with existing county funds, federal and state funding, and various other sources. There are 6 categories of capital improvement projects, including facilities, information technology, road and bridge, parks, libraries, and other. We have a new tool this year that will allow our citizens to explore capital projects in detail Let me show you how to do your own exploring. On the budget page, click on the Capital Improvement link. This will bring you to our home page with all categories of projects. To see projects in a specific area, click on that icon. From there, you can further drill down into a project that you are interested in, such as the Bunker Beach Wave Pool.
Our plan is to expand this area to my right that will ultimately create a 3,000 square foot lagoon area that will be a zero depth entry and proceed to an 18-inch depth with a number of water play features.
As you can see, Anoka County has a fantastic team of county commissioners and staff that work hard to ensure that we maintain current level of county services, address increased public safety needs, implement cybersecurity initiatives, preserve and improve the assets of Anoka County, and encourage economic development. We also encourage everyone to go to our website to explore our transparency portal. Click on the transparency button in the middle of the screen to see all the information we have showed you today. Again, we encourage you to do your own exploring. If you have any questions, please contact me at 763-324-1716.